Hi everybody, this is Rahi and welcome to Life and Time with Rahi. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you about 9/11 attack. So now without any further ado, let's post the video. The September 11 attacks, also called 9/11, were four terrorist attacks against the United States of America. They all happened on the morning of Tuesday, September 11, 2001. The attacks killed almost 3,000 people, including the 19 attackers, making it the deadliest recent terrorist attack. They caused more than $10 billion in damage to infrastructure. They were carried out by the Islamic terrorist group Al Qaeda. The terrorists took control of four passenger airplanes to destroy two famous buildings, the Twin Towers and part of the Pentagon, by flying the planes into them. The buildings attacked were the World Trade Center's Twin Towers in New York City and the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia. The fourth plane crashed in an empty field in Pennsylvania before it could reach its target in Washington, D.C. That target was either the White House or the United States Capitol. After the event, the United States government said the people who had done the attacks were close to the terrorist group Al Qaeda. The September 11 attacks are commonly attributed as the event that made the war on terrorism begin. The first of the four planes to take off was American Airlines Flight 11, a Boeing 767-200ER. It was 159 feet long and 16 feet wide. It has two aisles. The plane made daily flights between Boston and Los Angeles. When it took off at 7:59 a.m. on the morning of 11th, it carried only 81 passengers in its 158 seats. 47 minutes later, it crashed into the North Tower at 440 miles per hour. It was carrying 9,717 gallons of jet fuel, 14,000 fewer than it was able to carry. United Airlines Flight 175, also a Boeing 767-200ER, was the second. Like American Airlines 11, it was scheduled to fly from Boston to Los Angeles. When United 175 took off at 8:14 a.m., it was even lighter than the American flight. Only 56 of 168 seats were filled. When it crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center at 9:30 a.m., traveling 540 miles per hour, it had 9,118 gallons of fuel in its tank. This crash was broadcasted live on many television channels. American Airlines Flight 77 was the third plane to take off. It was Boeing 757-200. It left Washington, D.C. at 8:20 a.m., going to Los Angeles. It was two-thirds empty, with 58 passengers in its 176 seats. It was carrying 4,000 gallons of fuel, less than the 11,500 gallons it could carry. It crashed into the Pentagon at 9:37 a.m., flying at 530 miles per hour. The fourth plane, United Airlines Flight 93, was also a 757-200. It was traveling from Newark, New Jersey to San Francisco. It was scheduled to leave at 8 a.m. but was delayed for 42 minutes. When it finally took off, it carried only 37 passengers in its 182 seats. It has a little over 7,000 gallons of fuel. At 10:30 a.m., it crashed at 560 miles per hour into an empty field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. After the passengers and crew unsuccessfully attempted to retake control of the plane to stop the hijacked terrorist from hitting another landmark. The United States government paid an average of $1.8 million to the families of the victims of the attacks. The attacks also led to the United States Department of Homeland Security being created, which protects the country from the terrorist attacks. Thank you.